Find is a ministry for men who are interested in getting to know Jesus better through fellowship and discipleship. And the mission of what we're trying to accomplish is to transform men through Jesus Christ in weekly, authentic fellowship and discipleship. All of them meet weekly. All of them are Christ-based, Bible-based studies and transparency, and getting men to have authentic opportunities in fellowship to grow in Jesus.
I think we're all getting privy to the fact that loneliness is the great epidemic in our country right now. Men reinforce other men. You always hear that phrase, iron sharpening iron. And anything that helps men reinforce not only their beliefs, but the actions that they take in their life as a result of those beliefs. Men need to learn the art of caring for one another. They need to learn how to shepherd one another. And when they do that in small groups, then the net result of that, I think, is when they come out of those groups and then they're able to go out into the world and be Christ's hands and feet. This is the way that Christ designed us, I believe, to make a positive impact in the world.
It's the first community I've been a part of in a long time that has nothing to do with my job. And it's a place where I can go and know that those guys care about me and that I don't have to provide anything for them under a bigger umbrella of what my responsibilities are. They just need me to be me. Yeah, so that first day, I didn't know what to expect from the guys. I didn't know if they were gonna be my age or if they're gonna be slightly older or much older. And it was cool, it's a great blend. We have people in our 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. And everyone's on the same page. It feels like the first day of school. If you go into it with the mentality of everybody else here is new too, it made it a lot more approachable and manageable. And so it's exciting and it's a little nerve-wracking, but at the end of the day, you know that everybody's there for the same reason.
I think commitment to a small group has been amazing just for our family to see. For my boys, they know Friday mornings that their father, he's not home, he's not having breakfast with them, he's not waking him up, but it's because he's meeting and he's studying the Bible. It's every Friday that he can go. Yes, there are times he can't make it, but it's every Friday. And to be able to see growing up the commitment of continuing to go meet with these, fellow men, these Christians, these brothers in Christ every Friday is just something that is immeasurable. You really can't put a price tag on that.
In a small group, it's easy just to meet, have breakfast, or have some sort of fun and fellowship. But we knew that we needed some more meat. We needed something deeper than just a social group. We've got plenty of spirited conversations. We're not always agreeing. We're not always on the same page. But I think that's what makes it so powerful.
What we ended up doing is after we finished a couple of books, we just took a day, 1 week, and we focused on an individual. And we allowed that individual to share their story, share their life, kind of be a little bit more vulnerable. And I think once we did that and went around, we looked at each other a little differently. We were able to sort of interpret answers, ask questions that might draw someone out a little bit differently. And it kind of was a trajectory that changed our dynamic.
It's been a very good thing and profoundly transformational to suddenly have this relationship with 9 other guys that know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it has been a really surprisingly meaningful. In hindsight, I realized how well thought out and how well designed that process is.
I think we all want our husbands to be happy. We all want our husbands to feel safe in a place that they can share their feelings and share their emotions. It's nice knowing that Jeff has some guys that can give him feedback, that there's a group of guys that are going to sort of feed him truth and feed him honesty, and ultimately I think they have his best interest at heart and mine and my family's best interest at heart.
The main distinction here for me was the discipline, the commitment that these men exercise before they even join the group. With another group of men, yet they commit to meeting weekly. And I think that's the missing ingredient in a lot of other small groups. They're more informal, come as you can. But this one truly is a commitment, it's a covenant to be part of that group, and I think that's very special.
We hope that you'll dive deeper if you're not in a small group already and consider getting into weekly authentic fellowship and discipleship.